Hi, Jean.
Hi there. Is it just me that I'm stupid that I don't know how to sign up for classes?
No, it's going to be a learning process. It's always our goal is to always have them at kwrgtraining.com. If it is anything different, we're going to try to note that either in an email or on the actual training calendar. It'll
Well,
say.
let me ask you a question. So with Brian, I went on to our site, our my KW.thing, went through there, clicked on it, and couldn't get him.
Okay, yeah, that was because it was the wrong link in there.
Okay.
But normally that would work.
But then I searched your name after I sent the message, looking for an email from you so I could go back to link, and I saw the week's calendar, but I didn't see you on today.
Right. So this week's calendar, don't know if it's updated. We've shifted that over to Andrea to take care of. So I don't know what's going on with that right now.
I'm just letting you know from an agent point of view of finding it.
Yeah.
There's a discount because I'm probably the average, I don't know what I'm doing agent.
Gotcha. We'll look into that. We'll take care of it. Thank you.
Okay. You know what might be a great idea, because realtors are realtors because they're good at that and not good at this, is having it posted that for a class, go to this site. You know what I'm saying? So there's always one or two addresses to click in, and we know you'll be there.
Yep, that's what we're trying to set up.
You'll be there to catch us.
Right. Yeah. I mean, most of our trainings on us are going to be at kwrgtraining.com.
Yeah.
Very seldomly is it going to be another one, except if it's like a one-on-one.
So that's what I'm thinking.
It'll be a different one.
That's what I'm thinking is, so when the agents get their new book, it's in there. Go to this. If you're stuck, go to this. And it's posted above the copier and posted in the kitchen. And it's just an easy. Yeah. Because there's such good meaty stuff. And here I'm getting the benefit of you for a whole hour.
Well, Sue's here too. Sue Breckenridge.
Oh, hi, Sue.
Hi. Hold on. I'll see if I look okay. No, I don't. I've been whatever. How are you guys?
It doesn't have to be good. By the way, I'm eating popcorn. Sorry.
It's okay. Popcorn in a movie. We're talking about video editing. So yeah, it fits in.
It's a smart pop. It's only like 150 calories for 3 cups.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep up.
So
we're
going to start talking about our class today. We're talking about editing. Video editing is something that's very important. We see it constantly, but we don't even realize that we're looking at it. So whenever we see something about, let's say on TV, that's always been edited. If we see anything professional online, it's been edited. Most videos online have been edited nowadays. Before, you used to be able to just shoot something and put it up there, but now you have to put a little bit of polish on there. Otherwise, it's going to look totally amateurish and like you're not putting any effort into it. Some people like that look, of that amateur look, and that's okay, but they still even have some editing in there. I'm going to go over a couple different ways that you can edit videos. The first one is going to be through a traditional editing system. So that'll be like a program of iMovie inside of an Apple or Premiere Rush. Premiere Rush is available on Apple's and on Windows-based computers, and it's about $10 a month, but if you're going to be producing a lot of video, it's going to be worth it. The second way that I'm going to show you guys is actually something that's integrated into our command system, which is called Vlog Easy. And
Vlog.
yeah, like a video blog, a vlog.
Mm-hmm.
And that is where a program that will automatically do edits for you as you're going along. So it'll have jump cuts in there, which means like you'll talk about something and then all of a sudden it'll cut to something else. It's still going to be you, but it'll just be like a second after. We're going to watch a video on what that means in a few minutes here to just get an example of what they're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm going to show you guys with Adobe Premiere Rush. And there are programs out there that are very similar to it. So the theory is going to be the same no matter what product you use.
It's called Adobe Premiere what?
Rush.
Rush.
Yep. And it's $10 a month. I subscribe to all of the Adobe programs for a certain amount for the year. And I have a full professional suite that I can use. I also have iMovie that I use as well. My favorite, though, is iMovie, and the only reason I'm not teaching on that is because not everybody has a Macintosh computer that has it. But if you have an iPhone, you have it on your phone. And that's free.
Oh, so it's free on your phone?
Yes, yep. And the theory is going to remain the same for the mobile on the phone version as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen.
That's cool.
Yeah, that was just a preset inside of my app or my Mac.
I like that.
And I'm going to open up Premiere Rush. I'm going to bring this over to this side. Come on. No. Doesn't want to come over to the other screen. Come on. Okay, well then I'm going to share that screen. Okay. There. And put this over here. Okay, can you see me and some other random person in the screen? Okay. So right now, we are looking at the home screen in Premiere Rush. It is basically brand new. These are 2 videos that were worked on beforehand. They are works in progress, basically. It's just a place where you can see what projects you're working on. And I'm going to click Create a New Project. And once I click Create a New Project, it's going to give me different types of forms or folders and things from my my desktop that I've already had in here. So it says local desktop where I'm going to be pulling things from. And I have a folder I created I want to look at. Why is it not?
So a question, if we have things, pictures or things on our desktop, we can pull it in using this. So we want it to sit on the desktop?
Yep, you can put you can have it anywhere. You could have it in your documents, you can have a shortcut and you can find it. So I'm actually gonna find.
So you have a raw video that you've taken as you walk through a house or whatever.
Right. Yep.
And it's sitting in your computer. So you're going to upload it into this product and do the edits in here. Okay.
Yeah.
Or it could be sitting on our phone if we're using iMovie, right?
Yes, yep.
Okay.
Where I created a folder and now it's not in here. I'm gonna go through this one.
That's okay. It just makes us feel better that sometimes you can't find things too.
No, sometimes it doesn't want to work for me.
It helps us, our self-esteem.
Technology, I go to Danielle, I go, I hate technology. She goes,
Stop it.
rephrase that.
When it works, it's great.
Yes.
And when it doesn't, it's really painful.
Right. Okay, so we're just going to use a couple of videos I can get into. I don't know why. Here we go. This is better. So I'm looking for videos right now. Sorry, I'm teaching a class.
I'm in the classroom.
Oh, you need to be on the
Yeah.
computer. Yep. I don't know.
Somebody wanted to watch it and they weren't on Zoom.
Yeah, they were in the classroom instead. I'm like, oh, come on. Peggy could come in here. Okay, why aren't the videos in here? I don't know. This is driving me nuts. So I'm gonna just pull some videos in. So let's pull in. I want a short one, murder mystery, and we'll pull in Red Day slideshow and welcome back. Okay. And I'm gonna copy the media in.
Let me just ask a question. You're bringing it in.
Yeah, so I'm
if-
bringing in the footage right now. And this is driving me crazy. So you know what? We're going to abandon Premiere Rush. We're going to actually do it because the theory is the same. No matter what we're going to use, I'm going to use iMovie instead.
iMovie. Okay. And that we can do on if we have an iPhone.
Yep,
Sue,
if
do
you
you
have
have
an
an
iPhone,
iPhone?
Mac,
Yeah, I have iPhone. I have Apple computers. I have an
Well, I
iPad.
have iPhone, so that works for us.
so I'm going to reshare my other screen.
I have
right.
iMovie. Okay.
Okay. So, so inside of iMovie, I'm going to start off. I'm going to have create new. So whatever program you're doing, you're going to create a new project. And now I am going to import my media I'm going to use. So I'll click import media. So whatever program you're using, you'll import that media from. Video clips. There we go. See, these are all the videos that I wanted to import in Rush, but it didn't want me to. So we're just going to have to play the game of iMovie. So as you can see, I've just downloaded the clips, and I'm also going to bring in some audio at the same time. So I'm going to go over into my audio section, and I have...
So it's just audio.
Yeah, right now I'm just going to bring a song in. So I'll click on audio in here. And then, okay, so the audios are already in here that I want to use. But you're going to bring in the music.
Can we ask you a question is how we get the music there? Do we have to buy it?
Yeah, so you need to have a song that you have the rights to for commercial use. I use a company called Artlist.io. And
LESS.io.
Art, so ARTLIST.
Oh, list.
.io. I'll actually show it to you. And I can use any of the music on there.
And you pay for that?
And I pay for it in a yearly subscription.
And do you know how much that is?
I think it's like $300 a year.
Whoa. Okay.
Hold on, we can look at the pricing right now. It's $25 a month if you want the music and sound effects. If it's just music, it's going to be $199, and then just sound effects is $150 a year. But like I said, if you're going to be doing a lot of music or a lot of videos, you're going to want to be able to have music that is licensed for commercial use.
Mm-hmm.
So a lot of these things are a one-time payment for the year, and you're going to want to use it because you're investing into it. So I use this.
Let me ask you a question. So it's good for a year. So say we create a video, we only pay 1 year of this, and this video is still running 3 years later.
Oh, no, that's okay. You pay for the right to use it permanently.
Thank you.
Okay.
So the year
So
that
you could
you're
actually do a
purchasing is
month.
access.
And download is there a limit on how many you can download in a month?
No limit.
Okay.
So we could just join a month, download everything we want, and that's it.
Potentially, yes.
Sue, I like your thinking.
But they bill you for the year. They don't bill you for a month.
Oh, okay.
There's no monthly option.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
So
that's where they get you. So you could do that, but you're going to pay for a year.
Yeah, but I've always wanted half of these songs anyway. So.
Or you could always talk to me and be like, hey, Blake, can I borrow some of this? I'd be like, yeah.
Sure. Thank you.
And then, so like if I want to, I can like listen to this. Oh, you know what? I need to share. I'm going to reshare this with the audio so you can hear it too.
So this audio will play in the background.
Mm-hmm.
And you voice over as well
Yep,
as.
you sure can.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
So like, let's say I'm just listening to the music that I would want. This sounds cool. But for me, if I listen to that, I think of fast, quick cuts to one scene after another, so very quickly.
Mhm.
It's fast music. But for house tours, I'm going to do something more relaxing, maybe themed to that house. So like if there's a Caribbean, like if it's a beach house, maybe I'll look for Caribbean music, or I'll look for something relaxing.
Was that loud one called Beyond?
Yep. So that was called Beyond.
So I've got a cool idea.
Okay.
Sue, tell me what you think. So
Okay.
one of the things I'm doing is I'm doing a short video. You can advertise a property 24 hours before it hits market.
Okay.
So I'm doing like a quick sneak peek property. I'm just doing a quick video of myself. But wouldn't it be cool to have that music and go breaking news?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Breaking news
Absolutely.
music. Go breaking news. This property is going to be available tomorrow. But if you're interested, this blah, 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 call me now.
Mhm.
I like it. It
So
makes
this is
it
broken
makes sense.
down by themes. So like this is video theme. So if we had a science video, they have music that fits in science, industry, building and city. So they have different themes. Let's listen to the way. So that's
That sounds like KW music.
Yeah, yeah. Honestly, it could be KW music because if they subscribe to this, they could use it.
Yeah, it's very KW when the big events are happening, Sue. It's like
Oh,
that.
I've been to a family reunion, and you're exactly right. That's what you
Yeah.
hear as you're walking into these mega places, the mega conferences. Very cool.
So I'm gonna go back. Let's say I've downloaded some music. I've put it in here. I'm gonna start off building my video now.
When you say you put it in here, so you bring it over into that.
Yeah. So I've downloaded it into my program. So into my editing program. So I'm ready to use it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I have my shots here. They weren't in any specific order. So now we need to tell a story with our video. So we need to know what kind of story we're going to tell. So mine, I know this is my intro. So I'm going to drag this in. And mine drags in with the audio as well. And I can separate that if I want to. I don't necessarily want to. I don't want to make this overcomplicated.
Okay.
So we're going to leave my audio and myself in here. So we're just going to listen to this real quickly, see what I have.
Hi, this is Blake with Keller Williams Realty Gold, and I'm your Market Center Tech Trainer. Today we're going to be talking about editing videos, and this right now is our intro clip.
Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Now your video on the top right wasn't synced with your audio. Your lips?
That is because you're watching a delay.
Okay.
Zoom.
Okay.
Hi, this is Blake with Keller Williams.
If that does happen, though, you can separate. That's where the separation between the audio and the video comes in. So you can separate it and move the audio over to sync up with your lip movements. So yeah, mine won't sync up because of the video delay you have through the internet and all the layers that it has to go through. Oh, I'm wearing that's because I was like, I'm wearing the same shirt. That's because I recorded this 15 minutes before we started.
That's what I call one moment.
Yeah. Okay, so I have an intro video. Great. Or I have an intro clip. I want to, let's say I want a little bit of an animation, though, to go right before it. Like in a TV show, if you're watching House Hunters, they have that House Hunters intro that they do. with the little graphics. I'm going to go to canva.com.
To what.com?
Canva, C-A-N-V-A.
Mm-hmm.
And they have, it's really graphic design for people who don't know how to do any graphic design. I love Canva. It is something I swear by. I subscribe to it. It's worth it.
And how much is that?
That's like $150 a year.
Mm-hmm.
But they also have a really good free account. So you don't, most of the stuff you don't have to even pay for.
Okay.
But when I log in, you can create small videos in here, which are perfect for the videos that you're creating. So I'm logged in. I'm going to create a design. I'm going to create a video. And they have video templates in here that I'm just going to use. So I like this Super Falcon. I'm going to use that. And then up here it says, how long do I want the clip to be? I'm going to make this 3 seconds. Actually, what? 4.5. Okay. And then I'm just going to go in and I'm going to double click and change things.
Oh.
Go behind there.
So you can put any words in there.
Yep.
So.
Like I can get rid of the ones in the background if I didn't want that in there.
Okay. Hey, Blake.
Uh-huh.
I think while I'm trying to do one video, I'll probably be ready for retirement to get it through once.
Oh, sorry, Peggy. Hey, Peggy, if you just want to come in here, you can. It'll probably be easier.
Let me grab my notes.
Okay. So you're going to go into retirement before?
Probably. Yep. I'll make sure it's my exit retirement video. How's that? I'll work on it.
It does get overwhelming, doesn't it?
It
It
does.
does.
I mean, I honestly, the only reason I can go through video editing so fast is because I went to school for this stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I know how to do it. It's something I've done continuously. I don't expect you guys to get it right away. I don't expect you guys to have to do it at all. It's up to you if you want to. But it's a fun tool to have that you don't need to outsource to anybody for hundreds of dollars. So this is all just, okay, so I'm going to say this is good for my little intro. I'm going to download the video now. And it's when you download anything, you want to look at the quality file type. MP4 is what we're working in now, and you want to make sure that it's the same file type for everything that you're using.
Oh, okay, that's interesting. Hi, Peggy.
Yeah.
So with videos, you're going to want to keep it all the same. Whatever your program will take is what you want to make sure it's in. I suggest MP4. Your pictures, they can be a PNG or a JPEG. And your audio is going to be, it's an MP3.
So MP3 and MP4 are workable together.
Yep.
Okay. Okay. Cool.
I'm downloading the little video that we created for video editing. It's going to take
What
a
are you
second.
doing this on?
This part right here is Canva. I'm using iMovie, but the theory is the same for any video editing program you use.
Okay.
You could use Premiere Rush on
So I have
Windows.
one I need to
okay.
edit right now that's on my iPhone.
Oh, okay. You can use iMovie
So,
on the iPhone.
iMovie's the
Yeah.
best one?
It's free on there
Okay.
too.
All right.
Okay, so
It's free on what?
if you have the iPhone, you have free iMovie editing.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I just downloaded that, and now I'm going to go into my media area, and I'm going to download once more. Selected. So I have the little intro clip of me. I didn't say it. I did. Oh, what? I'm
By
not.
chance wearing the same shirt you're wearing today.
Yes, it's the same shirt. Oh, wow. What a great. So I just pulled this in. Now, if we watch this without any transition, it just cuts to it. That doesn't look too bad. They use a lot of traditional cuts just to the next thing. What I'm going to do, though, is I'm going to add a transition in here just to make it a little bit easier and softer.
So what do? You just clicked and dragged?
Yep, I just
You just
dragged it in.
download it,
Yep.
and then you just click and drag and
Yep.
put it in the order
Just
you
click
want.
and drag and put it in order. So
Okay.
all of these clips up here aren't in any specific order. I shot them all on different dates. This one I shot 15 minutes before. I'll turn my mouse on. So now I'm going to go into transitions. And I have several different types of transitions, but I'm going to stick with this cross dissolve. And whatever I put in for transition-wise, I'm going to keep these transitions the same throughout the whole video, unless it's a direct cut.
Intro clip.
So that's what a cross dissolve will look like. It's this clip dissolving into this clip.
Is our intro clip.
I guess I didn't even really notice that. In other words,
Right.
it happens and you don't even think about it when you see it.
What does cross dissolve mean?
So cross dissolves mean one clip is going to dissolve into the other clip.
So it's seamless.
Yeah.
Okay.
So now it says I have video editing, which is great. So I'm going to go back into my media. And I'm going to pull in this, this is team meeting. So I'm going to pull a clip in from team meeting. And that's 15 seconds long. So I'm going to say that that's kind of long. In reality, it's probably not. But for today, we're just going to say it's long. Okay, so I'm going to look through the clip just by going through this to see where a good spot to cut would be.
When you're doing that, can you, is there a position where you could hear it too? So you
Yeah.
might do it when someone stops talking?
Yep. So if I just move my cursor or whatever tool it is that you're using, I can move it to the very beginning of the clip and play it. I don't know if it's very quiet, so I don't know if you can hear it or not.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm not going to have any of their audio in here in the future. I'm going to actually remove it so I can have music in here instead.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm actually going to cut it right when we get to here. And to do that, I'm just, I'm going to click on it, and I'm going to click split clip. Other programs will have other names for it, like a cut, separate. What else have I seen? Basically, cut is the one that you'll see most often. Split, clip, and cut. So I now split this into two different clips. And I'm going to select the one I just cut from it. And I could delete this, but I could also use it later on. So if I want to use it later on, I would drag this clip back in here and just cut the first half, or I can drag this elsewhere.
So when you're selecting it, you're just clicking on it.
Yep, I just
Okay.
click on it and then I can hold and
It's
drag
pretty
it
simple,
someplace.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
So
So I'm
just get it out of the way, right?
Yeah, just to move it. And then I'm gonna click on this.
But you can drag it all the way back to the library up at the top. Right? You don't want it
No,
right now? You
no.
can't?
So this won't go
Okay.
back in. But if I click on it, oh, I got it. So if I control click on this, because I have an Apple, I have the menu of what I can do with it.
Mhm.
I want to hide it. Okay. So if I clicked on reveal project in media, it's going to put a square around that clip that I cut out. So I could potentially drag that part in here again. So here I have it duplicated here now. So I'm just going to let that reveal in there instead.
So you thought reveal when you're
Yep.
putting just a box around a small part of it?
Yep.
Well, it's in the.
So when I selected, this is the part I cut.
Mhm,
And if I open up the menu options, it says reveal in project media.
mhm.
So that will show you inside the original clip what part I have selected. So now I can delete this and it leaves this selected still. So when I come back to this, I can just drag that certain portion in. So right now, let's just kind of look over this from the beginning. So if I don't have a transition
Hi,
at the very
this is
beginning,
Blake with
it
Keller
looks
Williams
kinda
Realty
weird.
Gold, and I'm your Market Center Tech Trainer. Today we're going to be talking about editing videos, and this right now is our intro clip.
Nice.
But you see, it's very quiet. Very, very quiet. That's where that audio in the background is going to come in.
Yes.
So we're going to put that in right now, and I'm going to separate this audio.
But if you made your own video and it's still quiet, is there a way to control the volume?
Sure, yep. So
Okay.
this one here, this is quiet. We are going to actually zoom in. I have a view where I can separate these. Just- There we go, precision. All right, so I'm going to go back into here. Right at the bottom, there's a little circle right there. I don't know if you can see that.
Mhm.
If I move that, that's going to cause my audio to fade or increase. So this is going to be fading. But we're going to actually go over this. Oh, there we go. You want to grab this line to raise it as high as you can. So I just raised it as far as it'll go. Detach the audio. So now I can see the audio in here. This is easier to work with. That's the fade. And this audio right here is as high as it'll go.
You have to get the volume turned.
I clicked on the original clip, and then I clicked on the control to open up the menu and detach audio.
Oh, okay.
So I just raised the audio level.
Because with your men's menus being so low, people
Now I
don't
can
know
hear
where
it
to
much
work.
better.
You know, nobody can go
And
inside.
here we want
Everyone
to
understands.
sure to make, when we're making videos, to speak as loudly as possible, because it's easier to lower volume than it is to raise volume. So up to a point where it doesn't sound like you're screaming, but just projecting. You might want to look into having a lavalier that'll connect to your phone, a Bluetooth lavalier. It'll make it a lot easier if you're recording with one of those, and you can get that off of Amazon. But like I said, we're not even going to use this audio. So I'm selecting the audio, pulling up the menu, and I'm deleting it. Now I'm going to pull in our music. So let's listen to this. So this is what we call ranking.
This music all the time.
No, so this is music I have downloaded from a place called artlist.io. And that is music you can use for commercial purposes. Yep.
Artlist.io.
Yep. So that is, you can use it in videos, and you can put it on YouTube. You can even have
You have
a
permissions.
page. Yes. Yep. You have the permissions and the legal rights to use it. So I like this Promises by Promises. It's uplifting, it's happy, it's fun. So I'm going to drag that in to mine.
So you clicked on it and you drag it down.
And now we're just going to run through it.
Hi, this is
So
Blake with
it's
Keller
loud,
Williams, and I'm your market
and I'm
center
trying
tech
to
trainer.
quiet with
Today
it.
we're going to be talking about editing videos.
We're going to have to fix that.
This right now is our intro clip.
We're right here. And I'm going to split this clip of audio. So I'm going to open up my menu,
Where are you?
split clip. So I'm in the audio section down here.
Okay.
Oh, my large, there it is. And all I did is I split the audio clip because it's too loud in this section.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to actually boost my audio a little. Actually, you know what? It's going to tweak
So
down.
your
By
audio,
clicking right underneath you.
Mhm. Yep. So yeah, right underneath me is the audio that's attached to the video.
Mm-hmm.
And the green is audio that I pulled in as the song. So this was loud, so I'm going to take the volume down, and I do this by there's a straight line in here, which will show you that this is the audio waveform. And that audio line at the top is what controls the volume for it. As you can see, I'm moving it up and down, and it causes the volume to go down when I do this.
Mm-hmm.
moving the music.
Yeah, I'm moving the music one right now. So I took it down about 45%.
Hi, this is Blake with
Like a
Horizontal.
horizontal.
Oh, I like
The
this.
horizontal line. Yep. So I'm going to even take this even lower.
Hi, this is Blake with Keller Williams Realty Gold, and I'm your Market Center Tech Trainer.
So you have
Today
the
we're going to
background
be talking
music
about
now.
editing videos, and this right now is our intro clip.
So with the music, because I'm thinking more, I'm listening to the music, and in my head, I'm building a story with the clips that I have.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to go back and I'm going to cut this part even more so on the video because I would like to intersperse it with footage. So right here, I'm going to cut it. So I'm going to click the open.
Can I ask you a question while you're doing
Yep.
that?
Yep.
So if you wanted to create this really good intro and a really good exit,
Mhm.
you could do that and then save it with the audio, with your voice, with the audio, with the visual, front and back, and then just pack it on the front and back of different things.
Absolutely. Yep. Yep. You have an intro and an outro, and then
Mhm.
in between is your meat. So it's a sandwich, basically.
Mhm.
Mhm. And let's say, rainbow. We had a beautiful rainbow out here today too. And now I'm going to take that, I'm going to split it, and I'm going to put Keller Williams at the end.
Now, when you bring it down and you're splitting it and you're deleting half of it, you still have it up saved in
Yeah.
your top left-hand corner.
Right. So this is our original files that we pulled in.
These
Mhm.
so
Yep. Mhm.
Now this video that you have no commentating on, your own.
Absolutely. You
Okay.
can record. So let's say you want voiceover.
Mhm.
You can record the voiceover elsewhere because this is not an audio recording program. This is a video editing program. So however you record audio, and then you'll save the audio file, and you can import it just like we did with the music. So you'll bring the music in.
So how do you suggest we record that audio?
Oh, you could actually, if you're using your phone,
Mhm.
you can do it. I thought we had a notation. Maybe in notes. So there, I know there's apps where you can record. I thought we had one.
So just an app to record your voice.
Yeah, yeah,
What
that
you're
you
talking
can.
about, Peggy, you do a video of a property and then you want to do a voiceover.
Mhm.
Right, like I have like a walkthrough I did where I had a couple little fumbles on my words. So I could watch it on here without the volume
Yep.
while I'm watching it record into this video
Right.
and redo
Yes.
the wording.
Yeah.
Okay, nice.
So one of the ways that you could do that for sure is you could record a separate video of just you talking into it.
Right.
Take that audio,
Right.
apply it,
Okay.
and just delete
Is that the
video.
easiest way?
Yeah.
Because you can just watch it.
Question.
It's like you're doing it all
and
again while
and then you're just
okay.
talking about it. Yeah.
All right.
Mhm.
So how do you so you do a video with just audio. So you can import that and separate the audio from the video.
Yep, and then you'll just take out the video part and have the audio.
Simple.
Easy as 1, 2, 3.
4, 5, 6.
Yeah.
Yeah. 99, 100.
Yeah.
Peggy.
Okay, so now I've just put in a bunch of clips without any transitions. My next task is to put the transitions in so it smoothly.
Can you show us one again without the transition so
Sure,
we can
yep.
see? It's very subtle, like you said, but I see it.
So here is transition. No transition. No transition.
Yeah.
No transition.
So the transition kind of overlays the two
Mhm.
images for a second.
Mhm.
Yeah, when it doesn't transition, it seems like a jump. I
Yeah,
see what
yep.
you're
So
saying.
that's actually called a jump cut. Yep.
Yeah. And it actually just looks so much better with that cross dissolve without even knowing it's happening.
We have different types in here, so I'm going to use a fade to the black at the very end. Just as a transition to the end. So
And
now,
this is, okay.
now let's take a look at this. Oh, wait, you know, transition up again.
Hi, this is Blake with Keller Williams Realty Gold, and I'm your Market Center Tech Trainer. Today we're going to be talking about editing videos, and this right now is our intro clip.
Okay. So we've put our footage together. We have audio in there, but now we need to, let's say we have a bunch of extra audio. What are we going to do? Anybody?
No.
I'm going to cut it.
We're going to cut it, yeah. We're going to split the clip. We're going to split the audio, and then we're going to fade it out. So right where we are here, I'm actually going to go back a few seconds. About right there, I'm going to split.
Oh, you're splitting and fading out the music.
Yep.
Right. It's the audio and video is separate.
Sweet. And now, remember this little circle that appears when I hover?
Mhm.
That's
Mhm.
going to pull this back. And
Oh, that's a new thing.
hear that fade?
Yes.
So we fade out the music.
Oh,
So I'm going to start the fading. So the length of the clips is going to decide on how you feel it should be. Right now, these are a bit short. I would make them at least maybe 4 seconds long if you're going to transition. If you're doing a quick intro, though, have them cut with the music. So, Jean, your exciting intro idea, I would have them cut with the beat. So whenever they have that beat, boom, next sequence, boom, next sequence, boom, next sequence. And I wouldn't even
Okay.
have a transition, it'd be a jump cut.
Let me ask you a question. So when you're fading to black, can you have a like a slide that says, you know, call Gene Presley Whitaker
Absolutely,
group?
yeah. Mhm.
So how do you pop in something like that in
That's
the
a
black?
good question.
the
So,
black.
a slide is going to be a picture. So you're going to export it as a JPEG or a PNG, or you're even going to go onto Canva and you will create a picture with what your information is, what you want it to be.
So I can create something in Publisher
Yeah, yep.
and then save it as a JPEG.
And I'm going to import. So right here in my photos library, I can bring a photo in. Every video editing software, you can bring photos in as well. So I'm going to click on photos. Let's say,
And that's just accessing your computer's photos.
yeah, these are just photos on my computer. We'll use this one. I'm going to pull this now into my video. And it automatically, in mine, it automatically creates a Ken Burns effect. iMovie does that. It'll create a Ken Burns effect, which is great if you want to make a documentary about bicycles or the Civil War with pictures. But it actually is very cool. Ken Burns, if you don't know who he is a documentarian who creates amazing documentaries with this effect where it's a picture and he just moves the camera
You just
along it. Yeah. And some of them will be up from the corner. So I'm actually going to make this video longer or the music longer.
which would be good for the.
Right. But here's your slide, and we can turn that effect on.
It's like the end of movie credits.
Mhm. Yep. So, and then there's even, you could do credits if you want to in there. It's, you put the slide up there, a black slide, and you just have a roll.
Now I have a walkthrough video right now that's 10 minutes long.
Okay.
How do I send that? Because it's too long for everything that I try to use, like Messenger.
So you're going to go ahead and upload that into YouTube
Okay.
as a unlisted video, and then you'll just send them the link to it. And that way it'll be just for them because they can only find it with that link. Or if you want to, you can reuse it if it's not personalized to them.
I can't at this point because it's not listed yet.
Gotcha. Oh, okay, yeah. But yes, yeah, you can give it an unlisted one. But that is the theory of video editing. Each program is going to be different, but you want to have audio in the background. If it's quiet, people are going to feel uncomfortable.
Is there a limit on how long this can be? Can I edit the 10-minute thing on here?
Or you can edit it
And
on
then,
here, yeah. Yep. So you could edit a full-length movie on here if you wanted to.
No thanks.
Yeah.
10 minutes sounds challenging enough for me.
It is. If you're shooting at a 10-to-1 ratio, that's a long video.
Yeah.
So we.
But it's like a complete walkthrough of the house,
yeah,
so I can't like
that's good,
cut
yeah.
it out.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to
Yeah, no, that's
do a
good.
voiceover to correct
Right.
where I might have missed.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's perfectly fine. You could cut out the whole audio in that walkthrough and just
Right.
redo it if you want to.
I'm thinking that'll be more polished. Yeah.
Sue, do you have any questions?
No, I think it's good. I'll be watching this over and over and over again.
Good.
And
I
phone
think
calls to you.
it'd be fun if we got together and did a hands-on workshop of video editing. Like you bring your houses, the house walkthroughs, and we can do house walkthrough videos together.
Nice.
That would be cool. Yeah. I like it.
And then I'll shoot a walkthrough through my condo, and
Yeah.
I'll do one.
Something to practice
So,
with. Yeah.
okay. If you have any other questions, just let me know. I'm happy to help. Especially when it comes to video. I highly believe in video. Everyone should be shooting video and sharing video.
Video's huge
Video is
for
huge.
your Google searches and your video is like the big thing.
I
Do lots of
love
video.
a video.
Thank you. You make it look so easy, Blake. I'm sorry.
It's at the very beginning, it's daunting.
Practice makes
Yeah,
perfect.
practice makes perfect.
Practice makes.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Okay.
Bye.
Thanks, guys.